What's going on, everybody? New spicy chicken tenders from Slim Chickens. Slim Chickens is kind of a newer joint where I'm at, and I don't know how far across the states Slim Chickens goes. I've only had Slim Chickens one other time, and that was a review purpose that we did on their. They had something called like Devil's Heat. I don't even remember what it was. Devil's Heat mac and cheese, Devil's Heat. It was like a chicken bowl, something. But I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't overly hot, but that's to be expected. But it had really good flavor from what I remember. So I got notification that they just came out with new spicy chicken tenders. And they also have a non-spicy version, so new chicken tenders. Your boy's a little bit sick. My nose is running. I'm stuffed up. I really don't feel all that well, but these sounded good, so I decided to stop by and grab them. They got a 3-piece, a 5-piece, and a 7-piece. I just went with the 3-piece, and then you get one dipping sauce, and I got the Cayenne Ranch, so we'll review that as well. $6.99. So out the door with tax, $7.57. Not terrible. Here's the ranch. Let's try this. I thought they had like a jalapeno ranch, and he said no, they had a Cayenne ranch. So, but even their sauces are labeled nicely. I might have got this with the other one, but let's go ahead and try this out. It's a thinner ranch, but it smells great. Something smells pretty spicy. I could smell it through the bag. Yeah, these chicken tenders smell like they got a little bit of something to them, so I'm kind of excited for that. But let's give this ranch a try here. Cayenne Ranch. Ooh. Yeah, it's got some spice to it. It tastes like powdered ranch. You know, like growing up, my parents could buy, like the Hidden Valley packets of ranch that you like make on your own. And that's what this tastes like. But there is a little spice to that. And it does kind of hit you in the back of the throat a little bit. Now, again, I'm sick. My throat is just hurting like crazy. Stuffed up. But that has a little bit of spice to it. All right, let's get into these chicken tenders. Oh, wow. Those are coated like crazy. Look at that. Wow. Again, those things are just massively coated. And it's just, let's give them a shot. Wow. There's a lot of powder on these, so you got to be careful not to inhale as you bite, because once you inhale, it's just going straight to the back of the throat. They're kind of small tenders, but man, they're coated really nicely. It's a little dry. A bunch of powder down here. Those got some heat to them. Well done. Those have some legit. This little piece. They're flavorful. I mean, you can see it all over my lips. A lot of powder. It's got like a smokiness to it. It reminds me of like a kind of like a barbecue flavor. Let's try it with ranch. Let's get one more bite though without it. Look at these things, man. They're small tenders, but they're coated really, really well. There's a slight sweetness to it. Again, the powder I'm talking about. Let's try some Cayenne ranch with it. That hits hard. Like I was saying, they're kind of dry on their own. So obviously the ranch helps with that. It dilutes the spice from the tender itself a little bit. But that Cayenne ranch really accents them well. He's got some good heat to him. My lips are on fire. My eyes are getting ready to tear just a little bit here. I can feel it. It's got my nose activated, but like I said, I was sick, so all of my senses are kind of activated anyways. This is actually making me feel better. It's like one of those things when you have a cold or you're under the weather. I used to work out, and if I go to the gym and play hoop for an hour or so while I was sick, you know, it's that initial getting your ass up, getting your ass there. But getting in a workout always kind of helped. It's kind of the same thing with spicy food. You know, I'll eat something spicy and it will kind of make me feel better. Last one. I'm glad I gave these a try. These are good. The meat itself could be a little bit juicier. It's just a tad bit dry. And you can see again, they're coated really nice. Wow. I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. The ranch is good. Creamy with a kick, Cayenne ranch. Yeah, it's legit. New spicy tenders from Slim Chickens. Approved. Really good. Again, the chicken quality, it seemed like decent quality chicken. It just might have been slightly overcooked. But again, with chicken, I will take that any day as opposed to running or, being on the line of undercooked. I don't fucks with undercooked, it worries me. It scares me a lot. Although over the last year or so, I've had really good luck with fast food chicken, there's just a few places I will avoid. So KFC being one of them. So if KFC comes out with something, I've still reviewed their products if it's something spicy that interests me. But I'll go to a different one. The one closest to me, nah. I don't mess with that place anymore. Same with like a Burger King. They're right next door to each other, and it's just, I don't know if they're owned by the same family, same person, but it's a bad neighborhood. It's not super close to me, but it's the closest one. Anyway, Slim Chickens, man. They got a good one there. I would highly recommend that. If you like spicy food, those have a kick to them. And they're not skimping on the seasoning on there. Those are well coated, well seasoned. Again, I think it's probably more of a cayenne flavored powder that they're using on there. But I did see little like flecks of what could be dried pepper, possibly seeds. So I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I'm going to stop yapping. I love you guys. Thanks for burning with me. Those are some of the best tenders I've had in a while. Really, really delicious. And I'm, again, highly surprised. Highly surprised that those are as hot as they are. Again, the heat's not uncomfortable for me or super crazy or super whatever, but it's noticeable. So if you don't have the highest tolerance or this or that, those are going to be super hot. They'll be super warm, And even for a seasoned chili head, they have good heat to them. There's a good warmth to those. Very enjoyable. So anyways, love you guys. Thanks for burning with me. I'll see you next time.